One thing I really liked about the Temple Teacher Residency is that it's very immersive. It's 1 year. It's for career changers aimed at people that had a science background, and I had a chemistry background for about 3 years, and I'm really excited that I can bring that into the classroom.
I was a senior for mathematics degree in Temple University. I actually couldn't decide what to do after I graduate, but I heard from the professor that there is this Temple Teacher Residency that might interest me.
I chose the Temple Teacher Residency because I felt like this program would support me the most. I felt like I wouldn't just be a number.
I had a career before this. I was in the military for 10 years. So I'm ready to be done school and start working again. So the time was a big factor. Also, having a mentor teacher throughout the whole year. So to have that support for the whole year was another huge factor for me staying in the program.
I think having a cohort is really special. You make those connections with possible future teachers. So you start right off the bat making friends.
We have some days that start when school starts and ends when we take our graduate courses at night. So they're really long days, but we're all enduring it together.
The Temple Teacher Residency is a 1-year graduate program. Students in the residency program, they actually gain a master's degree in teaching, middle grades 4 through 8. Then they're able to gain their teaching certification.
Temple University and the College of Education is trying to be innovative and rigorous in the way that we prepare teachers, and we think that the residency model is one of the best ways to ensure that teachers right from the get-go are exceptionally good educators.
I think if you had talked to me in August, I would have been a lot more intimidated. I didn't know how to plan a lesson or evaluate the fact that we were meeting our objectives, even just as much as like where to stand and position yourself in the room so that you can see the most students.
My residents have always come in day one ready to teach, which is great. But I don't feel as though they come with the experience of the management component, and that's a huge component that will help them go a long way. But if they're not prepared for it, it could also set them up for failure.
The class management is really important for the teachers. I was just focused on how to teach, like technique, but during the co-teaching, my mentor evaluated my lesson, and then she gave me feedback which was good, which was need to work on something, such as like class management.
So the co-teaching model is basically a model that has 2 teachers within the same room that are going to teach the students. I think that the co-teaching model is actually perfect for new teachers to really get you comfortable being around kids all the time and in the classroom all the time.
When you come through this program, you're really getting that first year is nothing. You're coming in as like a second-year teacher. That first year can be very difficult. I've watched teachers just walk away from the professions, people who would be really good teachers.
We need teachers. Statistically, and the research is showing that a lot of our college students are not going into teaching. And so it makes it a perfect time for people to get involved in the Temple program.
We saw a need for strong math and science teachers, especially in the middle years, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. And we've been working alongside with Temple in a partnership to really find those strong math and science teachers.
Residencies at large tend to provide more employment opportunities upon graduation. We think very carefully about areas in which they know they're going to have shortages of teachers and where they're going to potentially hire the following year.
The Temple Teacher Residency program aligns with the mission and vision of the School District of Philadelphia in a couple of ways. I'm one who believes that we lift children out of poverty by teaching those individuals how to problem solve, how to think critically. We need adults who are advocates for young people. We need individuals who really believe in the power of diversity and the power of ensuring that children are in safe, supportive, and loving and caring learning environments.
In terms of the School District of Philadelphia, a large proportion of their students are students of color. We talk a lot about students having mirrors and windows. Sometimes you need to see someone that looks like you, but sometimes you also need to be able to be exposed to others.
So the fact that the residency program actually focus on diversity, that's one of their goals, and they actually look for teachers who are diverse to bring into the classroom, you're saying, okay, I recognize that this is important. You know, it's not just a message, it's the messenger too.
The impact that you can have just by simply looking like or simply understanding the experience of your students is so important.
We want our young people to see the diversity that comes from different cultures or different countries and experience that diversity in schools.
I never thought that I could be a teacher. This is like becoming real career. So I want to thank Temple Teacher Residency.
So I think if you're looking into the Temple Teacher Residency program, I think you can stop your search right there. You just put an application in.
You won't feel like you just took a step into nothingness. You took a step, and it was a brave step for you to take, but there's a lot of people here to catch you.
First year teaching is very challenging, but getting to work with students on a daily basis, being in a school, 100% prepares you for being your own teacher.
It really is the best program. I've worked with a lot of different programs. It really prepares the resident teachers for success.
If you are looking to teach as a career, especially teach in Philadelphia or any area, and be as prepared as you can be, I don't think that there's a better program than TTR.
Temple Teacher Residency transforms diverse individuals with strong science and mathematics knowledge into effective urban teachers. Find out more about the Temple Teacher Residency today.